Looks like we got a new friend! Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to Riders on the Storm. Last week we had an unexpected trial, and I imagine people have got a lot of questions, hence today's episode title. Before we go round and say hello to all the wonderful people sitting around the table with us, please take a moment to check out all the links in chat. There's all the places you can find us socially, all of our sponsor information. Big thank you to especially Mage Hand Press during this stream, because not only are they our sponsor, they also wrote the content that we're playing. Also, Bird and the Storm Publishing, who are another constant sponsor. Really grateful to both of them. They truly do make all of this possible. Also, we have store discount information and all sorts of stuff on there. Check it out. There's a lot of good stuff. You can support us really easily. Some of it for free. Some of it you get stuff. It's great. Let's go round and say hello to everyone. I'm never sure which way round I go, so this week I'm going to go left to Mackenzie.
Oh, hi! Howdy. So yeah, I'm Mackenzie, or Mac, and I'm going to be playing Jin Harker, the rootinest, tootinest, shootinest warlock in the Wild Wild West, who was recently proven innocent in the eyes of the law and has never done anything wrong ever in her life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's not like we saw the murders in, like, episode 2 or anything. No, it's fine. She's never done anything. She's fine. She's innocent. She's scot-free.
That's great. So I'm sure this means that Jin will now be able to sleep nightmare free at night. Next around, we go around to a Master 101. David, oh hi!
Hi! My name is David. I go by amaster101 on Twitter. I'm playing Arthur Devereaux. He is a Southern veteran and is seeking to find his way in the world.
Valid. Totally valid. Next around, we welcome back J. Lawrence Kenny. Oh, hi! How you doing?
Good day. I'll be playing the Witch Doctor in this game. Traveling showman with a dark and sordid past.
Join the club. We've got jackets, dark and sordid past. We'll be pleased to delve into some of that and punch the mic as well.
We all enjoy Edge here.
We're the edgiest.
Born to be free, edgelords of the universe. Last but most certainly not least, Milady Saito.
Hello. I'm Milady Saito. I play Ro, and she is a Hellraiser. She is also a Hellraising drunk sometimes, but she loves her alcohol, chases that worm sometimes. I play video games, and I'm super excited for this campaign. I wish it was the beginning. I don't want it to ever end.
I kind of want you to speak to Jay Gon's Gold, because Jay last season in Dynamo, we were all doing that about 4 or 5 episodes in, like, I don't want it to end. And she was like, guys, there's so many episodes left, like, geez, and it's kind of become a meme. So, we'll pick up where we stepped off last week as we exit the trial. Who should we follow? Let's follow Ro. Where does Ro go?
Well, Ro, did she ever find out that bomber was actually the bomber?
I mean, you got drunk together, and you're not the sheriff anymore, so she might have intimated to you.
So she's like, I was right. I knew I was right. It's one of those things. It just made sense. It was hard for it not to make sense. So she just was walking. I guess her friend went one way, heading back to the bar, and I guess she's gonna see Jen waiting outside the bar. Are you gonna be outside the bar? Where are you?
Last I remember, I was coming out of the post office because I blew off Johnny Cash.
Oh, well, sweet. So then she's gonna be just like walking towards the bar, be like, I hope Terrence
Phrasing.
got.
Phrasing,
That's
sorry,
the-
you did what to Johnny Cash?
Well, well,
Nope.
well.
Can't do it, Scrat. No, I didn't do that.
I heard he walks the line, you know.
My innocent baby ears.
They have been corrupted a long time ago. Let's be honest. So she's just gonna be heading back to the bar. The bar is, like I said, she's the cleric, and her bar is her temple.
Yeah, the bar is sort of emptying out a little now. It's a real nice afternoon, so a lot of people are heading out for a stroll after a nice afternoon of drinking.
Oh no!
But Terrence is still there. Terrence is wiping down the bar. Oh, hey, Ro.
Where's everyone going?
Some going for food, others going for, you know. They'll be back this evening.
This is why I don't like waking up so early. People don't understand the importance of the true area of light. Damn, I should have asked them to grab me something on the way back. You know, Willie always comes back after an hour. Damn it, I should have caught him on the way out.
Terrence looks around, seeing that the bar's a little more empty. In fact, pretty much empty, and just.
Oh no!
Hey, Ro, what can I get you? This one's on me.
I want to get one of them things with the lime. The lime.
Things with the light.
Fancy things. Yeah. The fancy things.
Do you want a magic one or a not magic one?
Surprise me, Terrence. It's been a long morning. We had to sit with these people, and someone got blown up. It's just... I honestly can't remember what I was doing, but the good thing is I am not the sheriff anymore. That was a responsibility that should not have been mine in the first place. I bet we both can agree on that.
Yeah, I think making you sheriff was a means to an end, but definitely not a good idea.
This is why the town's always going to shit, because we have such a bad mayor.
Well, hopefully this new sheriff will improve things.
Ugh, did I just say it? Oh, I said this town. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I think you were.
I said we. I said
speaking
we.
in favor of law and order being restored to the town. Ro, you're losing your edge.
Well, no, it was just I was trying to say this was my town. Ain't my mayor.
Well,
I'm just traveling through. It just so happened that I'd been here a little bit longer than I expected. I'm gonna move on.
I mean, I'm just saying. I've seen you and the mayor, intimating an awful lot. Maybe things are getting a little intimate over there, and he's gonna pass you a painkiller. It's a fruity cocktail.
Terrence, I realize you're making a joke.
That I
You're
am.
lucky. You lucky that I like your drink so much, because there would be no way in hell, in a frosty hell, would I ever see myself with that creature.
I gotta admit, Ro, sometimes I feel
Thanks for
like
drink.
the safest man on earth, because I know that as the chief purveyor of alcohol in this town, I think you would die before you let anything happen to me.
She immediately Sundaries out and says, That's a lie. That has nothing to do with that. You are just as likely to get shot in this town as anyone else. Don't be thinking that you're so safe. No one's safe in this town.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Do you want to make a deception check on that? You don't have to.
Absolutely. Here we go. Come on. Yeah! Yes! Let's hope he can believe it.
Well, maybe so. Maybe so.
But, so speaking of friendships, not that we have a friendship, okay, because I ain't saying if we're friends or nothing, but where's your lady friend?
Jen, I don't know. I'm not a keeper. I'm not even sure. Not even sure where we stand, to be honest, Ro. What do you make of her?
I don't know her. We had some things.
Come
I
on,
thought
you've been on 2 or 3 jobs with her now. You gotta know something about her.
She pauses. She thinks about it. And then she says, well, I've been on journeys with her. She's very quiet. And very, very bossy. Very bossy. That's about it. I just don't. I'm gonna tell you, Terrence. I don't listen a lot. It comes to a shock to you, but I'm quite non-listener. We just did have a trial of her. I thought I was gonna be impressed. They were saying she was a murderer. Right down murderer. We were gonna take her on the Texas cakewalk.
What was she?
Nope. Prove she'd be innocent. I thought we could be friends. Find out she an innocent songbird. Just perfect for you.
Well, that should make you happy, shouldn't it? If perfect for me, that means a nice stable income of alcohol, maybe. She didn't seem all that. There's something mysterious about her. However, at this point, the stagecoach is going to arrive in town. And that is my segue to bring in our 2 new players, Arthur Devereaux and the Witch Doctor. How would you be using the stagecoach? Would you be riding on your own and just keeping your baggage on there? Or would you be riding the stagecoach yourself? Any order you like.
Arthur would be riding on the coach. Yeah, being civilized for once.
The witch doctor is hitching a ride on the back of the stagecoach. Not actually in the stagecoach or on it, he probably just hopped on the back when they left.
Fair. So this is a very small town, dusty. There's a saloon there, mayor's office, sheriff's office, a stable, and some sort of a post office and a few small buildings. So really a very small community. What are your reasons for traveling this way? Are you the stagecoach is stopping here for tonight, so you could be moving on. You could just be stopping for the night, or you could be destined to stop here. Why are you all here?
Arthur is looking for work. You know, after his time in the army, he has he has some trades or some skills he might apply around Frontier, but not sure what would be needed most.
Maybe a jack of all trades?
You could try. Being an alchemist, he knows how to make potions and such, so he can do some healing if need be.
You do notice there's not an apothecary in town.
Well, that is definitely something very, very good. Very good for him.
Good money.
Witch Doctor is just kind of going where the wind takes him. Stagecoach just happened to stop here, and so he's getting off and looking for anywhere to settle down and do a show.
Well, as it happens, you can see the afternoon band are packing up and leaving the saloon. They had a lunchtime band on during the trial. Looks like people perform there. Looks like a central meeting point. And you'll also see a young female cowgirl. Yes, indeed. Probably heading from the post office towards the bar, am I right?
Oh yeah, very angrily kind of just walking out the post office. Dark tan skin, loose braid, cowgirl hat, one gold eye on her right side, one brown eye on her left side.
So I'm gonna say, seeing this very this individual headed in a bad mood, Witch Doctor's gonna head toward her and kind of sidle in front of her, and you see this fellow in a long black duster jacket with a small top hat with bones all around, long elf ears, but underneath the hat you see possibly the most disgusting face that you've ever seen. Wrinkles cover every single inch of his face. His left eye is swollen shut. There's pock marks all over. And he just kind of comes out in front of you and says,
excuse me, little missy. You seem to be in a rush somewhere.
Yeah. What do you want?
Oh, I just happen to be looking for the most populated place here. Looking to ply my trade, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you're looking for a meeting spot, you can try the bar. I'm headed there myself. It's
Oh. Well, then I hope you don't mind if I come with you. Could use a friendly face in this here town.
Yeah, you sure are a friendly face, ain't ya?
I sure think so.
You got a name? Or am I just calling you friendly face from now on?
I like friendly face, but if you prefer, you can call me the Witch Doctor.
I think that is even less of a name than what you gave me before, but fine.
You can
It's
call
over
it a title.
All right, Mr. Doctor. And Jen will start walking over to the bar, which is pretty noticeable, as in it's very shiny, very new, and very black and red.
Well, I didn't want to assume anything, so I appreciate the information.
Oh, that was me as a player, sorry.
Oh.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, hi. You came in on Stagecoach too?
Yes, I did.
Do you
Looking
mind?
to.
What does your character look like? Oh, no.
Hi. Arthur is tall, little, gangly, but he's got some. He had, he has some muscle. Just basically. He's had some conditioning from, training and such, and just. So at the sight of the witch doctor, he has his hand in a special pouch on his hip, and looks like he's rolling something around in it, wondering just what's going on. But when Jen approaches him, he's, "Oh, hello."
Oh, howdy.
You wouldn't happen to know if there's a place that needs where healing work can be done?
Well, I didn't think this town needed anything, but after the last few days, it might need someone around to patch things up. So, yeah, sure.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, howdy. My name's Jen. What's yours?
My name is Arthur Devereaux.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Devereaux. She's gonna tip her hat and do a little curtsy.
He has a average looking hat, just
And you
Well-
can call me the Witch Doctor.
and he just kind of flicks his hat.
I heard you are a memorable face.
I have heard that quite often.
Yes. Anyway,
Well, sir, if you're looking for people who might need your help, there's bar, which is where most people go.
well, that
Honestly, I didn't realize this town was a travel port. Everyone seems to be passing through here. Come on, I'm taking this one over, so and I can take you as well.
thank you kindly.
And I will walk over.
I'll follow.
Jin tries really hard, especially not to look at the witch doctor. She hasn't had great experiences with people in long black coats, so this is not great for her.
I'll let that sink in for a minute, what you just said, Jin.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Yep.
So you walk into the bar, you can see Ro and Terrence actually heads quite close together chatting.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all. Right, Ro?
I was just talking to him about how you got free, Songbird. Free as a bird. Born as a parakeet.
Thanks. I got a couple newcomers in town, so figured I'd take them to the place everyone seems to end up.
Except for today, it's the worst time to come right now because people gotta go eat things. But welcome. Welcome to the tavern of my dreams.
Well, that's awfully nice of you to say, Ro.
Don't listen to him. He's got the best alcohol I've ever come across. Don't listen to him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. He's full of himself. But I'm sure he'll make you a drink for a price. Looks at the witch doctor because she's not really sure about him. Well, what's he supposed to be?
Witch doctor, you can call me.
What kind of doctor?
Well, I ain't exactly the kind of doctor to cure what ails you. More the kind that ails what cures you.
Which kind of doctor?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. She looks around. I don't get it. Which kind of doctor are you?
Yes.
Maybe
You can't ask a witch doctor which doctor. That's just bad form.
I don't understand.
She's already.
Which kind of doctor is he? Is he like a foot doctor?
A doctor of witches.
So you
During all
heal
this-
witches? So you...
I
During
think
all
we're
this,
getting off
Arthur's
track.
gonna just sidle up to the bar, watching the exchange with total confusion.
I agree. He looks at it, the new person, I agree. He doesn't quite understand. Which kind of doctor are you? Do you work on witches? Is it like you're a thing? You only work with magic users?
I am a witch who is a doctor.
So you are a witch that is a doctor. So why aren't you just calling yourself a doctor?
Because marketing.
Ah, intriguing. I mean, interesting. Didn't know the doctors had to have such issues with marketing themselves. So what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, folks. Can I get you anything? Do you want a drink?
Oh, yes, please. What do you got?
Well, we got a full stock bar at the minute. Black whiskey's on 2 for 1.
Give me 2 of those.
I'll take a whiskey as well.
Just the one?
For now.
Fair enough. And
he'll give you 2 black whiskeys. And now I believe, Ro, you had a painkiller, so could you please roll me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw?
Let's go. Let's pray to God. Oh my God. Hopefully this isn't like some kind of lie detector or something.
Oh no, painkiller's good.
Yeah.
1 level of drunkenness, a light buzz fills your head, and if you have lost any hit points, you gain 2d4 plus 2 hit points. But if you haven't, oh, and you also gain 2d4 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
As for black whiskey, can I have DC 15 Constitution saving throws for anyone drinking black whiskey?
Bad roll. It's okay.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
knocked
both.
back both of them. Just
Yeah. You get you get 1 level of drunkenness, which means you also get a pleasant buzz fill the back of your head, and you'll notice that your hands become kind of smoky and almost indistinct. All the time this is active, you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks.
I told you it was the best thing you could taste in the south and north of the border.
It's a mighty fine stock, sir.
Oh, any decent bartender can whip you up one of those.
You're right. He ain't nothing special. You got... You're okay, little man, over there?
I have not encountered this kind of effect before. This could have been rather useful back in the regiments.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about that. Regiments. We'll be talking to the doctor about regiments.
Bro, are you literally that local in the bar? Like, whenever anyone comes in, it's just like, we don't like your kind round here.
No, like regiments. It's like regiment. Like the doctor has regiments. But yeah, no, she's a very spicy person. Yes, she's the town knows her, but they love her spicy attitude, or they don't like her and they stay out of the damn tavern. Probably weren't gonna buy anything anyways. Good riddance.
Hey, Terrence.
Yes, sir.
You got any more of those prophecy ones?
Any more of those? What? Sorry.
Prophecy ones.
Prophecy wine. I can make you a prophecy wine.
Can I get one?
Yes,
I think
indeed.
that's the right one. I think that's the right one that Mac wants, because it does cool things.
Looks like we got
I do my research.
Oh god.
He will whip you up a deep red wine.
Hell yeah. Jin's a fancy gal. I don't know, how do you taste wine? She drinks the wine. Like, I know that.
Do you want to taste the wine,
Yeah.
or do you want to actually drink the wine? Because wine tasting is a completely different thing.
I have no clue. Yes.
Wine tasting is when people do all the pouring and then the swirling and then
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
and
not.
the spitting
Jin just
and then a bit of
No.
water to cleanse the palate.
Jin just wants to drink it then. I don't know. I don't drink.
Savor
If
it.
you swirl it, yeah, if you
I
swirl
cannot
it.
stress how much of a child I am. This is the stream where I just revealed that I am a baby.
I'm gonna lean over to Terrence and be like, is she all right? Is she good? to
No,
drink?"
that's me as a player. That's me as a player. I am a baby. Jin knows what she's doing. Jin knows what she's doing.
So it'd be like you can swirl it around. And if you
Swirling it.
swirl it around, you can smell it, and then you just sip it. So wine
Yeah.
is something you just sip. You don't. It's like when someone drinks whiskey raw. You don't normally just shoot the whiskey automatically. You don't see people shooting wine.
Yes, and
You get yourself a prophecy wine. Make me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
sweet. I'm probably gonna fail it, but you know what? It's fine. I don't care. I haven't gotten to use the drunk table yet, so where is it? Con save.
Gross. Yeah.
That is a fail. You receive two levels of drunkenness.
It's okay. I wasn't very perceptive to start with. It's fine.
Yep, that is exactly it. A pleasant buzz fills your head, and your passive perception drops by 5.
Let's be serious. Your life choices have been less than perceptive in the long run.
Wisdom is my lowest stat for a reason. And then, because I had Prophecy Line, I'd like to cast Augury.
Say augury?
Augury.
Hell.
Augury.
It's a
Augury.
divination.
G-U-R-Y.
Oh.
That's what Prophecy Wine does, because it's cool.
Mm. The magics.
I don't actually know how to cast Augury, but I know it's cool.
Wait, so what is, are you looking it up right now to see what it does?
Yep.
Fair enough.
I believe it's you ask a question and it gives you a
Yeah,
favorite
I'm just...
favorite.
Yeah.
Real woe, or
Yeah, I know it's the Wheeler Woe.
and I think Scrat is muted.
That'll do it. So
That'll
by
do it.
casting gem inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying out on 8 cards, or employing some other divination tool, in this case the wine, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Oh no. What do you plan to take in the next 30 minutes?
Next 30 minutes. Hold on, this was the player not being prepared for this. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I wanted to ask about the Pale Rider from last episode, but I feel like who is the Pale Rider is in a course of action, so
Could you pursue the Pale Rider?
yeah, we'll go with that. Or what will happen if I pursue the Pale Rider?
As you sip this wine, it suddenly turns very sour in your mouth, but then turns sweet.
Oh man, it's a useless one.
Good and bad. Good and bad.
Wheel and woe. All right. All right. I'm gonna go finish the wine like normal people finish wine, and then talk to Ro.
Okay, so Rose just chilling there, relaxing, acting all cool. When all of a sudden, Jen stepped up and asked
Just
a
kind
few
of
questions.
sits next to Ro if there's an empty stool. So I've been meaning to talk to you.
You talk to me all the time. What are you talking about?
Meaning to ask you about stuff.
Alrighty.
Have you seen Marcus and Madeline round?
Magic Mark? Now he could have put on a show. Looks over the witch doctor. Now you should take some marks from him. He was quite the entertainer. No, I didn't see him since he walked out of the tavern in that other town. He seems to have gotten himself lost.
Well, I came back here. You came back here. Did you see them?
See who?
Marcus and Madeline. Did they come back to town, or where'd they go?
I ain't their keeper.
I was holed up in a courthouse for a little bit. You got to walk around. I was wondering if you saw things.
I was caught up in the courthouse too, remember?
Yeah, you had a little chance to go walk around free before
I had
everything.
to deal with the bummer. Which funny story. I was right. I know. It's shocking.
I know it. Zone of Truth seemed to tell her she was innocent. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I was wondering. Did you see anything?
Like I said, there was a lot of gunfiring and flames, and They got
Like,
lost.
After the darkness, did you see anything? Did you feel anything? Anything?
The only thing I felt was my sanity starting to slip and come back.
Thank you very much, Isriva, for that donation, gifting a complication and a critical coin flip to anyone. And since it's going to be to anyone, I'm going to roll a 1d4.
Don't put that complication on me.
Going in order of how we introduced ourselves. The Witch Doctor has a critical coin flip. What this means is, instead of rolling a dice at some point, you can call that you're going to use your critical coin flip, and it'll either be a nat 1 or a nat 20.
It's pretty sweet.
Mhm.
I'll try and remember that.
I'll put it next to you there on the overlay. So.
Yeah, I also wrote it down.
Why are you so worried about them? I didn't know you were so keen on them.
Well, I did owe him money.
Now you don't. You should find yourself lucky.
Well, I was trying to be honorable, but I mean, yeah, sure, I'm lucky.
Seeing how you got so much money now, you could buy me another drink.
Ain't you got paid? I think you got more money than I do now.
Did I get paid? Oh, that's
You
right,
got
I
paid.
did get paid.
A ton of money.
I got like 500 gold.
I have 30 because I gave my gold back to Johnny Cash.
Is that all the money you've got, Ray?
Yeah, because I gave you my 200 gold, remember?
No, you have more. You have much, much more.
What? When did I get...
holding?
You found a
Ow.
bag of holding last week.
She doesn't know she didn't go through it, remember? She just put it in her pocket. She has no idea how much gold is in there. She has no idea. But she knows she has 500. She's gonna...
do anything as a player. I don't like that.
So she's gonna be like, I got 500 gold. I can buy everyone a drink. Who wants a drink?
I
I'll
think
take
I'm
one.
good for right now.
Witch Doctor is, while all this is going on, setting up random stuff in the corner.
Oh, fantastic. You're going to be our entertainment this evening? I look forward to it.
If you don't mind, sir.
I don't mind at all. In fact, I will do for you. I'll get you bed and board for free, just for exchange. How's that?
Well, it's mighty kind.
Your tab's still your own, though.
Oh, of course.
And of course, he takes 50% of any makings you make tonight.
Well, I think that's more than reasonable.
You're welcome. Now I want free drinks for the rest of the night, Terrence.
It points to a sign above the bar. Deals with row do not count.
When did you add that, huh?
Oh, I added it while you was all in the courtroom.
That was
As Arthur is sitting at the bar, yes, alchemist supply is just filling around with some stuff, just grinding up some ingredients and mixing things, and very, very involved in that.
so she gonna
when a drink is offered.
Yep. So she's gonna pass. She's gonna toss like, let's say what, 10 gold out. She feels pretty.
Well, hell, bro, you're really splashing out this evening.
I ain't talking about. I'm just giving gold to give some free drinks or give some people some good drinks around here.
Yeah, no problem. Whatever you want. What was it
Give
you
a-
wanted again? Sorry, I didn't catch your name. He's gesturing towards Arthur.
My name is Arthur, and
Terrence.
I'll have another of those whiskeys.
Okay, give him some. I want to release the Kraken on everyone. Let's do some Cthulhu fancy shit. You know that fancy drink you only make like once a blue moon? She throws down 20 more gold. She waits 20 more gold down. She's like, there you go.
Now give me a hot second while I open up my Tankards and Taverns PDF.
And she's gonna look over and she's like, if you could slip that in in the witch doctor's glass, you can keep all the gold that I just put down on the table, which would be now 30 gold.
Am I right in thinking this has been released so far, Justin? Do I have access to this? If you're still in the
Yes, it is the Cup of Cthulhu.
Yep.
Page number?
I don't know the number with all the drinks. It's with all the magical drinks. Shoot, I don't remember.
It's all right. I'll find it.
It is there.
Because I remember
yes.
going on.
He'll begin making it. Magical drinks, 26.
I think you'll find that quite nice. Everyone's getting a drink. And she's gonna look over at Jen, because Jen's gonna get one too. And she'll be like, holding up neck. No.
Jen's done.
Wow.
Jen's done.
I
Jen
didn't
had her
get
drink.
that.
She's done.
She doesn't mean you ain't gonna get one on front of her.
Yeah, she's not gonna drink it though. She's tapped out.
That's fair.
So who is drinking this drink?
If it's in front of Oscar, he's gonna drink it.
Witch doctor, you're getting one. It's coming towards you one way or another.
The very mug seems to distort as you hold it up, shifting like a moving shape.
She looks over the witch doctor. Come on, doctor. Can't say you're not into the strange things, right?
He pauses for a second, snaps his fingers, and then a spectral hand appears, goes over, picks up the glass, and brings it back to him.
She holds up the drink. I'd like to make a toast. It's a toast my mama taught me.
As Ro holds up the glass, eyeballs open around the tankard,
Yes, could be
staring
best.
out.
Here's to you and here's to me, and if we ever disagree, fuck you guys. Here's to me.
Oh no, I just realized one of the things that Cup of Cthulhu does. Oh no.
Sounds like a good enough toast to me.
Yeah.
Knocks it
Oh.
back.
Oh,
DC
no.
16 saving throws for anyone drinking it. And this is a quaffing drink. You don't have to drink it in one, but it's like a ale or a beer, you know. It's not like a shot.
Oh no.
Oh god.
No. It's not a go and get space.
Everyone suffers 2 levels of drunkenness. So you were all already at level 1. That takes you up to level 3. So all of you, your passive perceptions drop by 5. And your coordination wanes. You now have disadvantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution checks. However, since this is a magical brew, for the next minute, a number of purple tentacles sprout from your face, impairing your ability to speak. However, for the duration, you gain telepathy within a range of 60 feet. So you can hear the thoughts of people around you.
Oh god.
Well, this is mighty strange.
But that Jin just sees this and goes, Hands! What do you do?
Oh, it's only for a minute. It's one of them novelty drinks.
What did you say, Brad? I didn't hear that.
Oh, it's just one of them novelty drinks. It only lasts for about a minute.
She's just laughing.
You a caster? Or is this just something bartenders do?
You just learned this at bartender college.
Alright.
You see Rose tentacle go. Duh.
I'd pay quite a lot to learn that mixture.
All that comes from Arthur is just a stream of just thoughts as mind races at these new things like, what are these? What? Odd effect? What's going on?
Those of you with telepathy now, Terrence it has a sense of mirth about him. He's thinking about several things. The first being the bar, but it's weird. If you try and key into that and think what he's thinking about the accounts and stuff, but whenever he thinks about sensitive information, it's like it's bleeped out. You can't hear that information.
What does the bleep sound like?
Just blank spaces. You know, like in a rap song where they don't want to break the beat by getting rid of the cussing, so they just take it out.
I was hoping it was gonna be like the bass. So it sounds like a weird bass song.
Yeah, but there's no bass, so yeah, it's just weird. He's also thinking about Jin, and there's a sense of confusion there. Hey, Jin! What's on your mind?
Okay. So part of it is if you listen to Jin, it's a little bit of mostly it's concern over something she saw last night. If you key into it and you listen a little harder, she's specifically concerned about not only seeing two of her companions dimension door the heck out in the nowhere apparently, and also seeing a rider on a pale horse with fire in his eyes look directly at her. There's also concern about a figure wreathed in hellfire with it's a silhouette of a man with a long black coat, short cropped hair wreathed in hellfire. A little bit of concern about that, but also a lot of annoyance at
Jesus, this is all going through Jin's mind?
Yeah, Jin has a lot. And then there's also a lot, there's confusion and a little bit of sadness just because she really wanted to dance with Terrence when the band was here, and she's kind of bummed about that.
Rose like, you are like a roller coaster of problems. Like you need help.
I'm sorry, what?
If there's any thoughts that any of you who drank the drink would like to share, we can do that now.
Basically, Arthur's just... Unless you understand alchemy, you cannot understand what's going through Arthur's head. It's just formula after formula after formula, and just...
CH3L1O2.
Yeah.
Witch Doctor understands what's going through your head, and he is taking very close notice and adding it to his collection of potions in his mind.
And
Witch Doctor... Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Well, he'd take a portion, a little bit of the drink, just kind of put it in a vial, just because he wants to test it, see if maybe he can duplicate it a bit. But yeah.
Witch Doctor is probably thinking these weird thoughts, mostly about thinking about any kind of iota of power in the area, and after sensing the two mysterious cloaked figures in Jin's mind, the Pale Rider and the fiery figure, is very interested in that. That's where his thoughts are.
Jin doesn't know what this does. Jin doesn't know her thoughts have been broadcasted to the rest of the bar. This is bad.
We'll say the minute's probably about up, unless Ro wants to share anything.
Literally all you hear from Ro is like, don't shoot anyone. Everyone looks fine. Don't shoot anyone. Everyone looks fine. You're gonna be fine. No one's a bad guy. The bar's not gonna go up in flames. The bar's gonna be fine. And she look over at the witch doctor, she's like, I told the witch doctor to drink some of this brew. I told the witch doctor to drink some of this brew. And now he's got tentacles like me and you. like her mind is trying so hard to focus on not letting anyone in, just putting something there that if someone was to try to listen, they would hear the weirdest shit. Sometimes maybe like a nervous person, you know what I mean? A nervous person wanting someone not to know.
You said Ro looked over at the witch doctor?
Uh-huh.
When she does, he snaps his fingers and like a small image of a flame appears above his hand. But it's very clearly an illusion. And he just kind of grins through the tentacles.
And the minute is up. The tentacles disappear. You drop the telepathy.
So you want to talk about your problems because everyone knows about some serious shit, man. I think you should have had a drink. Like you need to learn how to let go.
I'm sorry, what?
You and this Pale Rider and people. people dimensioning dooring out, and
It never said anything about that.
I mean, you'd have to.
It came through loud and clear for us.
Terrence,
Which
what
doctor-
exactly does that drink do?
I thought
Which
it just
doctor?
did tentacles. I'm not a caster.
He snaps his fingers again and makes a small image of the Pale Rider appear above his hands. This fella.
Yeah, I mean, how? I didn't say anything about that. How? Oh.
You didn't need
fuck.
to.
Fuck. Yeah, alright, fine. Whatever. I'm worried about him. Do you recognize him?
Can we make like a history or arcana check or something?
Sure.
I do have a question. Am I gonna recognize the swab dress person that she talks about, or when she thinks about the one encased in flames? Was that the one that tried to make me the deal? No, that was a different person. That is frightening. That is earthly
That's
frightening.
for you. That's frightening. How does I feel?
You've got problems, Missy. You've got some real problems.
That was me as a player, just going, it's terrifying every week. There's so
You
many.
You need to solve your problems, Missy.
Really? You think so?
Preferably the ones that look like demons.
Anyways, can we make history arcana? I don't know. I'm scared.
You can make things, yeah. We've got 2 Arcana checks so far. Casting Arcana checks.
I don't know if that's the correct one for this kind of information.
Oh, I'll tailor the information to you. So, the casting Arcana checks, and with the successes you both got, powerful necromancy is associated with this image. You might have even seen it. If you've ever read a necromancy book, you might have seen it in one of them. Otherwise, you might just know that this sort of thing is... I mean, just look at it. Necromancy! Necromancy!
It has to do with dead things. Never touched that field of study, but it's dead things. Necromancy.
I'm very familiar with this branch of magic, the undead and necrosis and all kinds of terrible things.
It's really scary. The camera blurred when he said that. It made it more like slightly threatening.
I deal more with the changing what's already there than the reviving.
If you're familiar, do you recognize him? You got a name for them? Anything?
Just a lot of power.
Definitely very powerful.
Sorry. What check should I make if I want to see if I like identity and not magic?
History.
God, I'm terribly. God, my rolls suck today.
I want to know if I can recognize
You
him.
do have a reroll, Jen.
I do.
Yeah,
I
but I'm not gonna. It's fine.
do I know him? The one.
The DC is 15.
15. Okay. Nope.
DC's 15. You know what? I will burn that reroll. Bye. Nope. The dice have spoken. They don't want me to know.
And I don't want you to know. And I'm going to start getting our first complication in motion. Ro,
Oh no.
you feel the need to separate yourself off for the group. You need to answer a call of nature.
Oh God. Do I have to
That's for
puke?
me.
Do I have to puke? Okay. So she just gets up, finishes her whole drink.
You just need the John. You don't need a...
I know. She's like, I don't care to tell people, and she just walks away.
We'll follow Ro. Ro, when you get yourself alone, first of all, you do that thing that all drunk people do when they're alone, which is you realize how drunk you are.
Look in the mirror. Yep.
Yep. Shit, you're
She
drunk.
look at her. You look great. I know. I feel fantastic. Oh God.
But Ro, as you look in the mirror, the trial today reminded you of something. What did it remind you of?
She doesn't remember. She was reminded her of a lot of things. Reminded her of the bad stuff she's done in her life, but the good thing she's never gotten caught.
What was the first bad thing Ro did? Who was she when she did that first bad thing?
What are you talking about? She was just 14 years old when she shot down a gunslinger. In fact, she's carrying his guns right now.
Tell us more.
Put a bullet right through his head.
How did this come about?
She was of the age to step up where her mama had left off, and she decided that the gunslinger had to die. So the best way to get a hold of some guns when you got no money is to allow that man into your graces. And the second he lets his guard down, you put 2 solid pieces of iron straight into his head. The madame didn't like it, so she said, "Rosie Marie Hart, you're out of here. You hear me? We don't got like people like you." And she picked up his hat, put it on with her mother's necklace, stitched it on real nice, and said, "That's okay. I told my mama one thing, I'd never end up like her." She put the guns beside her, and she was like, "I'd rather be a street urchin." Another one bites the dust, another one down. And she's real proud of herself, so she's like, I told her I didn't say that she was a good person. Nowhere near did I ever say that Ro was a good person. Many people have died.
Does Ro regret any of them?
No, none of them.
What does Ro regret?
Ro regrets trusting people. People should not be trusted. The second you trust them, that's when they try to murder you or take your things. And that's when they can't be extra trusted. So you either murder them first or you don't trust them to let them in. That's why.
Who hurt Ro?
Many people hurt Ro.
Who was first? Who's the most memorable?
Oh God, no! She just wants to urinate. Get out of the bathroom.
Funny how the demons chase you.
Many people who hurt Ro first was the gunslinger who shot her mom. He thought he was all that. He was gonna threaten someone, and the stray bullet caught her mom, and no one seemed to care. She was buried by Ro herself because no one else decided to bury her. So she made sure that there was gonna be vengeance. Vengeance would be hers. And he was the first one that death row sentenced to death row.
That doesn't sound like a regret, though. Which one was the first one you regretted?
No regrets! She has no regrets for the murders.
So
no regrets.
Ro's in denial then, right?
Absolutely. She doesn't trust anyone. She just regrets, like I said, the only people she's trusted and she regrets trusting is she fell for 2 people. And both times, one was a lion snake, which she had to blow off his hands. You know, now he's not going to be able to shoot her. He got no hands. And he has 2 kids and a wife, so he better be working hard. And other person was a best friend, and she tried to steal everything from her. And so, shot her. Good luck now stealing from someone, 'cause you're dead. And the other person she genuinely liked, but he was out to murder her first. And she unfortunately woke up to his gun in her face, and she was quicker to the trigger, and that's why she's got a scar across her face right here, because the bullet grazed her face a little bit, and she slightly, if you want to call it remorse, she feels bad that she shot him, but she doesn't feel bad that she was quicker to the trigger. Forget you. Next time, if you're gonna fucking kill me, you better do it a lot faster. Now she don't sleep near no one. Now she gonna watch everyone getting shot.
You just got yourself a reroll.
Yeah!
But before we go back into the bar, as all these thoughts, and as Rose seems to be having this internal tirade at herself,
Yeah! Jesus!
How does Rose feel?
Rose feels pretty accomplished looking in the mirror. Now, she's like, all those people deserve to die. People are not to be trusted. She moves from town to town, and it just so happens she got stuck here. She looks in the mirror, she's like, oh god, I've been here a long time now that I think about it. This is the longest time I've been here. Been in a single spot. And it actually sinks to where she's like, maybe I should be moving along. Huh.
We'll leave Ro to that moment of contemplation. And head back over towards the bar. Ro exits. What y'all do?
Arthur's trying to set up an analysis of the drink, but for some reason, it's not quite going right. You know, he can't seem to hit the right target with his mortar and pestle or pouring out chemicals. Might accidentally have a burn mark or two in the bar. But sorry, my eyes aren't working quite right at the moment.
Jin would like to talk to the witch doctor.
Tell him your problems. Tell him that you love Terrence. Please.
That's the least of my problems.
He's over in the corner setting some things up.
Jin does not make eye contact. She does the thing where she like leans against a pillar and is looking like straight ahead, but is talking to him like right next to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming you were pilfering around in my thoughts earlier, huh?
Well, you can't blame me for being a bit, curious about strange goings on here.
What else did you see?
I saw a man with a fire behind him. I saw... What was the first thing before the Pale Rider? It was the people dimension going out?
Yeah, it was people dimension dooring out with seemingly no source. The Pale Rider, the man wreathed in Hellfire, and then a little bit just being bummed about she didn't get a date.
I saw a man wreathed in fire. I saw two people disappearing into the night. I saw a thought about a dance and a man.
Oh, it's Terrence. It's Terrence, your bartender.
He knows.
Okay.
He's playing coy.
Cool. Jin is very uncomfortable.
Why do you ask?
Well, I don't exactly like people pilfering around in my thoughts. Want to know what you know. You get my drift?
Of course, I understand. If you want to blame someone, blame Ro for giving everybody that drink.
Do I hear this? While I'm walking out, being accused of things?
No, we're in the corner.
Yeah, you'll solidly be in the bathroom.
I have done many things in my time. You will get no judgments from me.
What exactly kind of magic you do?
Oh, all kinds, but mostly the illusory kind. Can make people see things that ain't there. Can make them feel things that ain't there. Why do you ask?
Well, I was wondering. I got people to deal with, and I was wondering if you knew anything about that sort of magic. It's not in my wheelhouse normally.
You talking about that necromancy?
Well, and the man in Hellfire, I can't hide things from you, you know it all.
I would be glad to assist you in whatever you need. It is what I do.
Steve, I know you recognize the Pale Rider. Did you recognize the man in Hellfire?
I don't know, did I? History?
History or Arcana?
Arcana's better, but not great.
The world just doesn't want me to know.
Not enough details.
I'm afraid not. It was too blurry. It was obscured in some way. Couldn't get a close look.
All right, then we're on the same page. Great. And you see, if you look, you can see Jin's hand just gets real tight around her gun. Not like she's gonna shoot it, it's just more like she's gripping it, like she's angry at it. Well, thanks. You know anything about... What is it, that spell? Dimension Door? How does that work? How do you know how to cast it? You know where you can find where it went?
I'm afraid Dimension Door is a kind of spell that's a bit beyond my capabilities at the moment.
I'm getting nowhere. Ugh.
I do know it only has a limited range, but you could go anywhere.
Well, thanks. I'll stick around for your show.
I do mean what I said. If there's anything I can help you with, anything, if those folk come back, I will gladly help you.
How'd you get your magic?
Oh, and he kind of like rolls a finger along his face. We all do terrible things in our pasts for power. Some of us pay a little bit more for it.
What do you mean by payment?
Well, it depends. There are many ways to associate yourself with witchcraft. I did it with,
And he pulls out a couple elixirs from his belt.
A curious mixture of tonics and tinctures. They gave me the power that I wanted, but they took something in return.
Jin's gonna show him her gun. Have you heard of a payment like this?
Possibly. May I?
Yeah, Jin hands it over. I wouldn't suggest trying to shoot it, though. I don't give that warning to most people, but it'll be painful for both of us.
I was not intending to, but thank you for the warning.
Can I examine it for, yeah?
You are free to do it.
Jin, you built this thing.
It's a really pretty gun. It is, Jin remembers building it, technically, but she doesn't necessarily remember how. It was like someone was controlling her when she built it. And she remembers being able to do all the art, and it's got like a very nice ivory handle, and it's got Bad Idea etched on one of the barrels, and it's actually really nice looking, but she doesn't actually know the magic behind it. She just kind of has it and uses it and tries not to think about it.
Bad idea. Is that referring to the gun itself or something else?
It felt appropriate at the time. I like telling people they'll end up on the tail end of a bad idea.
That's a good one.
I try.
He hands it back.
You ever hear about payment resulting in getting this and losing, who knows, not knowing what you used to pay for it?
Well, sometimes payment is asked in advance. Sometimes payment comes due later. Which that might be for you, I don't know, but I'm sure you'll find out.
I'm sure indeed.
This conversation will definitely remind Jin of the things she received from John last week. Do you remember?
Yeah, I specifically took them off and said I'll pick them up later because I was annoyed. But she remembers they were, it was an RC car.
A remote control car and an aerial attachment for your gun.
I can't put this off any longer. I'll be right back. I have something to show you. I'm gonna head to the post office and pick that up.
You can when you come in. Johnny's still sitting there, just dim 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 dim, like nodding at you.
Do I need to give you the money back now or later?
I told you, miss. The post office got robbed last night. Until our next installment comes in, we ain't got no money. So you might as well keep hold of what you got.
Fair enough. I came back to pick up the things early. They got canceled.
Help yourself.
I pick it up and snap the aerial's like an antenna, right? Snap the antenna to my gun and look at the car and very quietly go, what in the nine hells?
Wherever you point your gun, the car goes.
I'm sorry. As a player, that's beautiful. Jin just sighs and pockets it. And
For clarity as well, this is like a wooden carriage style thing. It's literally just like a small wooden thing with wheels. It runs completely on magic. The only metal object is the antenna.
Is the antenna like retractable? Can I Awesome. So I do put the antenna down, pocket the car, look at Mr. Cash, and ask, so who am I hunting with this? A child?
Heck if I know. The information comes from other people. If you want to get it in advance of the contract, you'll have to fill out forms 41C, 512D, 66C, and 1924-5D.
You know what? I'll pass. I'll just deal with it when he tells me. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
All right,
Speaking
little miss. Good luck.
Which, I know he don't answer questions. Do you?
Depends on the question.
Ever heard of a pale rider?
Perhaps I have.
Alright, well, perhaps in the event that I might have seen him, how would I go about learning his identity and figuring out why he came after me? Or should I take that up with management?
That's not something that I would know. And he stops playing for a second and looks to you and says, quoting clearly, in fact.
Is it the one song?
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts
And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him.
Cool. So I got hell and death after my ass. Fun. Should I worry about him? Is he a helper, herder? Or do I need to have a talk with someone?
He's a separate entity.
Friendly or not?
I don't believe there are currently any bad feelings between parties.
Fascinating. I'll bring it up at some point.
Ding 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 ding. I saw that Golda coming. It's coming around the track. As you leave.
I leave. I walk, and I go back. Has anything changed in the time that I've been gone and picked that up?
I imagine Rose back by now.
Yeah, she looks pretty proud of herself in the beginning, and then a little bit she tiredly sits down on the bar stool, and she'll say, Terrence, I think I'm gonna have to, this might be our last night together. I think I might have to mosey on.
Well,
officially.
You know there's not another bar for along our ways.
I don't want to hear your shit, Terrence. I've been on the road before.
I ain't complaining.
You shouldn't. Why would you? Even though I'm the best buyer around here. I was just telling you as a courtesy.
Well, I mean, yeah, you certainly buy the most alcohol, but you scare off all the other customers.
Well, they were bad customers in the first place. You don't want none of those wussies around here. Let's be serious. The ones who actually drink are the ones that stick around.
He puts down the glass that he's wiping, and he says, Look, Ro, for serious, I appreciate you.
Yeah. I know, I want you to tell me it's okay, I want to leave.
No,
you want me gone? I think this is a perfect relationship.
I was about to say...
No, I don't want to hear it.
Anytime you need a place or an ear,
I don't want to hear
around.
It! No! But she's like, no! You ain't need to be acting all nice because you feel bad. It's alright.
Shit, I don't feel bad. I was just letting you know.
Good. Good. You shouldn't feel bad. Because we ain't friends. Ain't no place here for me. Like, there ain't no place anywheres. So I'm gonna be finding me a new saloon to be haunting for a certain amount of time. No biggie. You one saloon in a million.
As much as you're a cantankerous shrew.
Rude.
I'll miss you.
I don't want to hear that either, you lying sack shit. So what are you gonna do with this place? Where's your friend? Is Jen walked in about this time?
Why not?
Jen?
What did I hear? How much of that did I hear?
Hopefully none of
Probably,
it.
I think you would have heard from Cantankerous Shrew.
You leaving?
I gotta move on. I've been leaving town since I was young. There ain't no reason why I need to stay in this town much longer.
Well, alright then. If you wanna, I suppose. There really ain't nothing much out here, though. It's a travel stop for a reason.
It's a travel stop. It means that there's more somewhere through it. You
Well-
gotta keep moving. You should know better than anyone else. You stay in one place too long, your demons will catch you. Especially if you're running from them. She's gonna look at her, drink a little swirl, and be like, that's a joke. Calm down. You really got demons following you? You probably shouldn't be here if you got demons following you.
I mean, I guess everyone saw it in my head, so.
So you really do got demons following you? Don't be bringing demons up in Terrence's bar. That's rude.
Hell if I know what's going on.
I mean, not that I care what happens in Terrence's bar. Fuck Terrence's bar. I hope it starts on fire again. She looks at Terrence with like an ornery look. Hope it starts on fire again. But you shouldn't be bringing people into this place if it's dangerous.
You look at Jin real closely. She glances around the bar with immense concern. No one can hear her what her thoughts are, but she looks around the bar with immense concern. And then looks at Terrence with immense concern. And then turns and goes back to the witch doctor. If you're around Arthur, Jin probably beckons you over too.
Huh? Oh, okay. Of course.
Are we talking secrets?
Well, can you cast magic? Ooh, I slipped accents in there. Oops, wrong accent. Can you
What
catch magic?
kind of magics?
Well, you know what? Fuck it, come here. It has to do with my gun, and honestly, if we all know what happens in my head with mine as well.
You got some problems, Jin.
Yeah, and this is one of them. You want to deal with You want to deal with it with me or not?
Why do you got so much problems?
Because I'm a human being.
I took care of my problems a long time ago.
Does it involve alcohol?
I like this man. Get this man another drink, Terrence. What's wrong with you? His drink is empty. Shh.
I'm fine.
It's okay, I got you. She tosses a gold. I got you, Wit Doctor. I know you kind of short because you be doing these shows and such, so.
Jin just
I
kind
got
of
your drink.
the RC, or the not RC but totally RC car, and her gun with the aerial on it onto a table.
You got a toy car?
Watch, and she picks up the gun and just starts driving the car around. Next do a couple figure eights.
That's mighty interesting.
Fascinating. Must be must magic of some form.
Yeah, I don't entirely know. It's a gift, I suppose you could say.
You're gonna show us you got some kind of fancy
I
toy
don't
for a
know
gift?
What it is or who it's for. I'm just supposed to deliver it to someone, but no one gave me an address, so I was wondering if any of you knew what was going on with this thing.
Oh,
How the hell-
Johnny would have told you that this is the new vessel.
Oh yeah, she knows, but she's an habitual liar.
This is absolutely useless. I tell you what. How about this? We're gonna play a game, okay? We're gonna learn a little more about you, okay?
If it involves drinking, I ain't doing it. I had my
Why you gotta assume it's gotta be done with drinking?
Because it's you.
No, I like to use drinks for those who appreciate it, not for those who obviously have no care in the world. By the way, there is a free Cthulhu drink on the bar that has been sitting there eyeing people for what looks like minutes. And I think it's eyeing people. His eyes just staring around.
It's actually crawling along the bar. The handle has become a tentacle, and it's starting to drag itself along the bar.
Oh, see, look, it's
Heading towards
lonely.
Arthur's, equipment.
You're gonna grab it?
Is it heading towards Arthur's alchemy equipment?
It'll head towards something.
Anyway.
Yeah, why not?
Arthur's gonna. Oh no, you don't! And grab it and Since in his hand, just.
Sure, you gain telepathy again.
Oh.
And tentacles.
Whoop. Okay. You just hear. Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh no, it's you. You can hear all of us.
try not to think about anything important, Jin, unless you want him to know.
She's like, crayons are red, crayons are green, crayons are all the colors of the rainbow.
Jin's thoughts are, wait, was it the drink? Was it the drink? Was the drink was the drink the what called? Oh no. Blank. Think blank. I have a lot of shit. Oh my god, I hope he doesn't visit. Blank thoughts. I hope he doesn't. A blank thought. And that's just, she's trying real hard to just close it off, but she also has a lot of problems that are leaking through.
You said you got problems with this, Jin. What's the problem with the car?
Has to do with the deal I mentioned to you.
Why would you say the lie you mentioned to us? What'd you say?
The deal.
Oh, why did I hear lie? I don't hear lie. I mentioned to you.
By Arthur.
Yeah, that deal I mentioned.
Oh, the deal
Yes.
I mentioned. Okay.
I was talking to the witch doctor.
No. That's why I don't know why it sounded when it was all together. It sounded like the lie I mentioned to you. I was like, that is so forthcoming.
I didn't ever
Like,
I'm assuming this is part of whatever payment I made. I don't know. I don't know what that payment is. I was wondering if you, being an expert on transactions, understood it better.
Well, it seems that the transaction is that you were given power and you do jobs for whatever entity gave you that power. Sometimes you don't know what that deal might be, what that task might do, but if you don't do it, bad things will happen. Am I wrong?
Can't say you are.
Excuse me. I have a telegram for a Miss Jin Harker.
They'll speak of the devil.
holy
At the
shit.
door is Roach from a couple of episodes ago with a hole in his head. He looks undead.
Now that absolutely ain't natural.
Well, if it isn't Roach,
I thought it
you
was Lee.
can... What? Oh, Leech? Is that what's his name?
Leech, that's it, Leech.
Sorry.
You've all been
I'm
drinking.
not
You
good with
misremembered.
names. Yeah, I ain't good with names. How you liking your stay in this out of town?
I found myself a job. I got a telegram from Miss Jin Harker. Do you want I should read it out?
Yes, read it out to us.
I have to hear it from Miss Jin.
Ain't no
Alright.
secrets, right, Jen?
I'd rather take it myself.
Well, here you go.
Jen, secrets don't make friends.
Leech waits for a minute. Waits a minute longer.
Oh my god. Kind of awkwardly like, Leech, do you want a drink? Is that what you're...
Nope, it's fine. I was hoping for a tip. Doesn't matter. Just the messenger. I'll see you later.
What a dick. What a dick, Jen. What a dick.
Giving them a tip. Jin's busy with other things, and it just didn't cross her mind. There's
Hang
an
on.
impending sense of dread in her stomach about what the contents of the telegram are.
Oh, she don't know that. Ro don't know that. You gotta be tipping your waiters.
Yeah, you got the money, Ro. You deal with it.
You getting telegrams, not me. I didn't even get the enjoyment of listening to it. If Leech would have read it out loud, that would have been mighty entertaining. I may have been tipping for that. but I ain't gonna pay your tip if I ain't gonna be able to read it or hear it or hear Leech read it.
Jin's not gonna pay because Jin's a little bit of an asshole. What does the telegram say?
Check your DMs.
Uh-oh.
Slide into them DMs.
In that voice, that sounds so smooth. I
Right.
kind of wanna.
No, DM, no, bad.
Well, what, you don't like that idea?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's okay, innocent,
Totally
innocent
fine.
being.
I am a bean. I am a child.
So,
If Jin doesn't read it out loud, but you do hear under her voice go, "Oh well, who the hell is that?"
there we go.
That's all you hear from Jin. Just quiet. Oh well.
No,
Hi. Is the telepathy still going?
Can it be?
Yes. Oh, please.
Scrat, you muted.
I think so, yeah. So,
Yes.
Jin, if you read it out aloud in your head, why don't you send that along to David as well?
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Secrets are so fun.
Double secret.
Double secret. Double secret.
It is.
Can you keep it? Can you keep it?
Did you get it?
Yes, I did. What's the storm?
What storm?
As if on cue, as if the DM was waiting for someone to say the word storm, thunder rolls across the sky,
The storm it rolls.
coming from the west.
And the lightning strikes.
Riders on the storm.
That voice is so smooth. Oh man.
Good.
Who would your target be?
God damn it, I forgot about that damn drink. Hell if I know.
Mighty unfortunate.
Not unfortunate for me. You got a
See,
target?
Which doctor's gonna look outside one of the windows?
Over to the west, you can see the sky is dark, and you know when the sky sort of merges with the land, you can tell it's raining in the distance.
Fellas, we got ourselves a bit of a storm coming in right quick.
You know what that means, Terrence.
Jin's hold on the telegram, it's just crumpling the edges. She's gone tense.
You know what that means? That means you're
No.
gonna have a mighty fine show because people I was going to the bar when there is a storm a coming.
That's a very good point.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to miss that show, apparently. Again.
You poor unfortunate soul. Too bad. You struck a deal. You should have thought of it twice, and now you didn't. Now guess what? You're out there. What a steal.
Anyone want to come with me, considering we stopped keeping secrets?
Well, I don't understand. What do you mean coming with you? You got a target for who?
Jen just tosses the telegram onto the table. She's over this. She's tried so hard. She tried so many secrets, and it's all blown up in her face, and she hates it.
Okay, so Rose gonna take the telegram. I'm gonna read it out loud.
I will read it I can just message it to you if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it out loud.
Yeah.
And the secret ain't gonna last too long. You know what? I'll just
Oh.
put it in the everyone chat. It's fine. Everyone knows what it is now.
Look out for the storm. Stop. Your target is there. Stop. OL. Stop. OL.
Yeah, hell if I know who that is.
Old
Your
lady?
target.
Ouch!
Why on earth would they pay her to go after an old lady?
Why would an old lady pay me to go after something I'm supposed would be the proper question?
Oh, that's also very...
Shouldn't just sighs and just...
I wonder if it's like Oscar Larry. Maybe like...
Regardless, I think the answers we'll find will be in the storm.
I ain't making you come with me if you don't want to, but I'd appreciate the help. And as she says that, she just presses her hand to her shoulder, and just black smoke starts curling up from her feet, and she casts Mage Armor. And it just sort of slowly starts wreathing around her. Like, you know how a python, like, slowly starts wrapping around its prey, and sort of like a boa constrictor starts moving like that? It looks like that, but like thick black smoke. Just sort of starting to spin around her body.
I don't have anything to do at the moment, so why not?
Cool, if you live, I'll pay you.
I turn over to Terrence and be like,
The show might be starting up a little bit late this evening.
Oh, it's no problem. I imagine we'll have a full house if it's raining.
Well, then we'll see you soon.
Can I roll history? Because I think I actually know this this abbreviation on a serious note.
Sure.
Can I roll? Oh God, I hope I get it, because I just don't want to get it right and then guess it if it is right. Okay, here we go. History.
On dice, pull through.
Oh shit. Do I just direct message you who I think it is, or?
Sure thing.
Okay, so if I'm right, I don't know, I mean, I assume that you're gonna tell me. But if I'm wrong, I guess you don't really have to tell me.
also, have we lost any intoxication levels at this point yet, or?
It's been an hour or so. We'll say you've dropped a level, so you're just down to passive perception 5.
Thank God.
I've dropped to level 2.
Yes.
Cool.
Wait, were you at level 2 already?
I was level 2, and yeah.
You've dropped to
I
level
was
1
level
then.
3.
Cool. I'm just
Everyone drops 1 level of drunkenness.
drunk, and mainly just pissed off.
Well, that's good.
Oh, everyone except Arthur, who kept drinking.
Ah,
And Ro, who kept drinking.
Oh no, disadvantage! Oh no, it's gonna come bite us in the ass.
I will hold on to that complication. Maybe we'll get it at the end, Vecna. Or I might do something else with it. We'll see.
Justin!
What a good guy. So do I look over and see that that the small man is still not doing so well? Because I'm gonna reach back in my bag and be like, you look like you need a little bit of a wake me up. Unlike me, I pour like a hair of the dog, because I still have that bottle, a little glass of hair of dog, glass of hair of dog, and I pass it over to him, and I'm like, it's a refresher drink. It refreshes you for more drinks.
all right, giving it to Arthur? Or?
Yeah.
Oh. Arthur will take it and then just drink it.
You have drunk Hair of the Dog. It is a spicy red cocktail. And your exhaustion and drunkenness levels both decrease by 2.
Now we're just 1. She's like, now it's time to wake your ass up and put your ass to work.
I could have used that back in my.
Yeah, you can't get any of this. I'll be asking for any extras. She pushes the cup over to Terrence, which is like, I hope he's close by to catch it, because she's just literally pushing it over the bar. So he can't get it to try to...
The glass falls over the other side of the bar, but you don't hear it smash.
She's used to this magic. It's chaotic, whatever the fuck Terrence is doing. She ain't even worried. Now,
Shall we go see what's awaiting us?
Yeah. You got
Arthur will
nothing
real
better.
quick. Arthur will real quick gather his alchemy supplies and put them away. I'm ready.
we shall head out in the direction of the storm.
I ain't helping you because I want to. I'm helping you because obviously it's my last time at the town. Might as well make it a show.
Alrighty then.
And
Rolls
as you all head out, we'll skip forward most of the travel because desert travel, as much as it's fun in games like Red Dead Redemption and a group story top game, it's not so much. But as you get out towards that way and get maybe a couple of hours.
The damn travel? We're gonna have to travel? Why don't we? I look back and I'm like, why didn't we just wait in the tavern? Obviously it was coming to us.
That's an interesting point. If you look at the sky, you can see that all of the clouds are moving normally except for the storm.
What the hell? Who did you entrust with this problem, Jen?
I think they entrusted me.
Okay, well, who did you make a deal with?
Hell
And
if
don't
I
you
know.
dare say the devil, because we already know he's some kind of evil person.
Hell if I know. We're gonna find out.
Don't you, like, look at your deals before you make them? Like, look over them?
Not all deals require a signature.
What?
This one was just a handshake.
So who did you shake hands with?
Someone.
You just don't. Do you know who they look like? Do you know who they look like? Could it be the person we're going to see right now?
Yeah, and hell if I know.
Okay, well, what did he look like? Did you shake hands with?
What did he look like? No, me as a player, I don't.
It's like,
Does he look like my patron, or was it someone else?
It's
I
real
guess-
funny, Jin. You don't remember seeing a face.
I
what?
love when Scrat says it's real funny,
Right?
because it always is.
It's so funny. It's so hilarious. I'm laughing so hard.
For me,
Oh no, it is genuinely. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, no, you don't remember seeing a face. You just remember crying,
Lots of
What?
pride.
making the deal,
Mhm.
shaking a hand. The hand felt kind of soft. Felt like they used hand like moisturizer or something.
Chris.
How did you make moisturizing like gross?
I mean, it's gross. Why would you're in the Wild West area? Let's be serious. Anyone feeling that slimy in the Wild West is not okay.
Not like their hand was slimy. It just felt really soft, like softer than your hands, and you were definitely a lady at the time.
Oh. You were a lady at that time. You're a monster now. Welcome to the dark side. We all monsters here. So you're gonna tell me what your friend looked like that you shook hands with? We got a long travel.
Jin just sort of stops in her tracks.
But does the horse stop?
Yeah, sure. And I just, I don't rightly remember. And then just keeps going.
As you get closer to the storm, you see several wagons racing your way. Native folk, tieflings,
Wow.
elves,
They look
riding
friendly.
for their life away from the storm.
Can
Does
I
someone-
fly one?
Does someone do they look friendly?
They look scared.
So they don't look friendly, that's what I'm hearing. So does anyone tell Ro not to shoot him? Because she's gonna pull her guns out. It's gonna be a
Jin
freaking
would like to try and flag one down.
no one's telling Ro not to shoot him.
Howdy.
Before you can flag someone down, before you can shoot, a lightning bolt arcs from the sky and catches one of the wagons at the back of the the train. The horses are wild-eyed, running crazy.
Ro, I don't think that they're any danger to us. Put
I
that
think
away.
we're gonna go into that storm.
I ain't going anywhere near that rain cloud. Did you just see what is? Who'd you make her deal with? Fucking Odin? Odin himself? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I told you once, I'll tell you again, I don't remember. Now let's go.
Ain't no one smiting like that like fucking Odin, okay? I ain't going in that fucking rain cloud until you tell me.
I told you I don't remember. I'm telling you the damn truth. For once in my life, I don't fucking remember.
We're
Witch
gonna go
doctors-
back to that. We're gonna go back to that concept later about that once in your lifetime that you've told me the truth. We're gonna dial back to that a little bit later because we have more priorities, but don't worry, it will be dialed back.
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor summons Mage Hand again and just kind of slaps the rear end of Rose Horse.
Son of a bitch! It's like, son of a bitch!
As you ride into the storm, you can see the eye of the storm circles around a man. A man wearing all white, a long coat to the floor, with gold embroidery, intricate embroidery all over. They wear a large, ornate sombrero, also intricately embroidered around the rim. And their face is covered in a metal mask that looks very pointed.
She's like, this is why Mama said not to deal with people nice looking. He's got some problems.
As you come forward, Ro being first, having had their horse slapped, he points his finger at you, and a lightning bolt arcs from the sky, throwing you from your horse. Can everyone please roll initiative?
Oh, here we go.
Who the hell are you? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh,
In fairness, I just got thrown from a horse.
Alright, well.
And yet you're still going before me.
Oh, shit.
I love it when past decisions come to bite her in the ass. I mean that sincerely, I do, but also I'm stressed.
Oh,
Um,
God.
I'm gonna say my hat goes like good distance away from being thrown. Oh no, my hat fell over.
Alright, Scratticus, guys going first.
Yes, indeed. As you come forward, Rose thrown from their horse.
Yep.
Who
My
is?
hat goes.
Are you guys in marching order? What sort of formation are you riding in on? How does this look?
I'm assuming I was initially leading, but when Ro burst forward, I'm assuming Ro went ahead of me, so it's Ro, then Jin,
Then
then
Witch
I'm-
Doctor.
and then
Arthur.
Arthur.
Riding in a straight line, riding side by side.
Kind of like diagonally. You know like how they always ride out in the V formation?
That's what I was thinking with Jin as the head of the V, and then Ro just kind of went ahead, so it's like Ro, and then Jin at the point of the V, and then Arthur and the Witch Doctor.
Okay. Who is closest to Jin right now, excluding Ro?
Yes, the Witch
The Witch
Doctor.
Doctor.
Witch Doctor and Jin, would you please make me a dexterity saving throw?
Sure thing.
Sure thing.
Shit.
Okay,
That's not good.
it's a lightning bolt.
Actually, hold on. When I'm going to, before this happens, as we start to roll into initiative, the Witch Doctor opens up his closed eye, and you see the pupil is bright violet, and he's going to use his Witch's Curse and choose one humanoid that I can see to scare, and it must make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of my turn.
Oh.
Ooh. And I assume you're picking this
Yes,
sombreroed outlaw.
The only enemy visible.
May I cast him a reroll?
You may.
Have a reroll.
You may, yes.
I would love to. I would love to cast him a reroll.
Although at the moment, and I jinx this, I potentially jinx this, but I feel like the devil's in my fingers for some reason right now.
devils at your fingers right now, please?
15 is my spell save DC.
Yeah! But I want when I cast him a reroll, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna at least say when I fall off my
I
horse,
thought
I'm
you
like,
were just-
son of a bitch.
One of the rerolls that you have as a.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Uh-huh.
No, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
meant, okay, I'm confused.
Yeah, there was a reroll. We rerolled. What's the spell effect again, please? The Witch's Curse? It's
It is frightened until the end of my next turn.
frightened. So under the frightened condition, a player may disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Yep.
Can you cast this as a reaction?
It's the ability says as we roll initiative.
As we roll initiative. Nice. Okay, very nice. So the creature can't willingly move closer to you.
Doesn't help with the next save though.
It does not, I'm afraid. So it stays where it is for the time being. It might bolt on its next turn, we'll see. But the DC for the dexterity save was 15. So if you rolled more than a 15, you take half damage as a lightning bolt strikes towards you. Output an attack, please. That'd be much better. Oh, come on. Give me some damage on it as well. Lightning bolt, 3d8 lightning, I think. That's right, isn't it?
8d6.
8d6, that's it.
I'm sorry, what?
8d6.
No, I heard that. I'm sorry, what?
8, yeah.
Okay.
25 is the full damage, 12 is half damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I'm just straight thrown from my horse.
Fair.
38 minus 12.
I'll take the
26.
full brunt of that. Just
Like, Jin dives out of the way, and the Witch Doctor sort of like looks up with his purple eye like, I'm gonna skate. So let's see, we have our outlaw. Next, let's go back up and see them initiative rolls. So next in the initiative we have Jin.
Jin's gonna, after dodging out of the way, just reach into her pocket with one hand and then pull out the gun with the other and just throw the car as far as close to the guy as possible.
The car lands next to him. Or hits him. The car just hits him and falls off on the ground.
Who the hell are you? And then I'm just gonna do I have time to Eldritch Blast him, or did I use my action?
I think as a reaction to you throwing it at him, he's just going to stamp on it. The car breaks into 5 pieces.
Oh no.
What the hell are you on?
Jin goes pale.
Dude.
Did I use my action, or was that like a bonus action?
I think that would have been an attack. That would have been
Good.
an action.
That's fair.
But you have received 1 temporary HP from Mirror Shadows, Jin.
Mirrors has way too much faith in me. I'm gonna say that right now. Mirrors, you have way too much faith in my ability to do this successfully.
So
yeah, don't give it to the guy who just got hit with a fucking lightning.
Poor guy.
Ow!
Poor guy.
Teehee.
Oh me! Oh, Tweeter knows what you're pulling from. Oh no! Oh
Tweeter
no!
knows. I knew Tweeter would know from last week.
Oh no. Oh, no.
So Tweeter also knows what the solution is, so do keep that quiet, Tweeter. Arthur, next in initiative. Monster Vet also giving HP to Jin. Witch Doctor isn't getting any love right now.
Oh no!
Oh no, there comes Potato Hollow. Potato Hollow gives you 1 temporary HP, Witch Doctor.
Aww. Good shit. Good shit.
Well, in one hand, Arthur is going to pull out a syringe and just jab it into him. Mutagen. Oh. That's how you. And gonna do +3 to dexterity score. And then the other hand, gonna pull out a small spherical object. Kind of flick a thing, spark, and throw a bomb at the at the guy. Assuming I'm within range. 30 feet?
Yeah, he'll be within 30 feet. Why not?
But I don't think 8 hits.
An 8 will not hit, I'm afraid. That's why I'm not seeing the updates. I haven't scrolled down. Unfortunately, your bomb doesn't go the full 30 feet. It only lands 20 feet ahead of you. Explodes harmlessly.
Yep.
Or do I do something? Because we did just get donated a complication. The funny thing about electricity is, if you super electrify something, you can temporarily create an electromagnet. And I think this bomb was made of metal. I've just decided. So as you throw this bomb, I think the complication is that the bomb will be magnetized towards whoever rolls the lowest on a natural D20 between Jin and the Witch Doctor.
Oh, please.
I swear to God.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. Oh, no, Jin, I'm sorry.
I'm muted. You can't hear all my oh no, oh no, oh no's. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, God, this is amazing.
Arthur,
We
would you
have a
please...
reroll,
Oh, do
But
you want
I'm
to use...
not gonna use it.
Okay,
No.
Arthur, would you please roll the damage? Take 10 damage. Thank you.
Oh. All
Complications.
right, wait.
We're gonna up
Yeah.
the damage.
Well,
No,
it's a 1d10 is what it is.
So max damage to yourself.
Well, I just times 10 by whatever you did. So it could have been
Oh,
100. You did
Thank
great.
goodness.
Oh.
I could have insta-died. Okay, wait, so 1, 2. Oh no, this is not time. You took it because complicated.
Sorry, that wasn't quite right.
Oh god. Really?
You would realize that Arthur didn't just throw this at you. There's a definite curve in the air, is it? Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Fantastic, thank you. Next in the initiative order is Ro.
So she's gonna finally picks herself up a little bit from horse, straightens her out. She's like, "We're supposed to be defeating this guy, not attacking each other. Can we please get it together?" She looks around. She's like, "Where the goddamn is my hat? Let's go. Let's do this right. Get it right. Get it tight." She's gonna pull her guns out. Here we go. Oh, please, God. Oh, God. I have the ability to strike him, but let's hope that I'm going to, as a bad person I am, because I'm a terrible person, I'm gonna use this damn horse as a fucking, as blind, as cover fire, because I'm in the fucking desert, and it's between me and a horse, it's gonna be the damn horse! So! Sorry, horse. I'm gonna attack.
Sure
Please.
thing.
Yes! That's a crit for me.
That's a crit for you?
Hell yeah, it is!
Gunslinger.
Yeah, that's a crit for me, and I get another shot.
Wait.
That's 2 crits!
Oh damn.
Is it a crit? Is it a natural 19 or just you have to hit 19?
I got the hit 19. A roll of a 19, I crit. It's called a critical shot. 2nd level, your
No,
range.
you rolled a 12 plus 7.
Oh, damn. I
Yeah,
tried.
that sounds like the fighter thing where you get 19 or 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
Damn.
Yeah.
I forgot the dad's on it automatically. I got all
I
excited.
was so excited. I'm so sorry to pull that away from you.
So
You
sorry.
did. You did. It hurt a little
It-
bit.
th-
but
these
it's okay.
are hits, though.
I was gonna say they still hit. They should hit very well. Ah, okay. So now we gotta just do damage on him. Let's go.
Sure thing.
Please do at least crit. Yeah. I was like, this. Oh, that's actually pretty damn good on damage.
26 damage. Both bullets go straight to the head.
Oh my god.
And all of a sudden, Ro, things feel very familiar.
What? What do you mean familiar?
You flash back to that
Sorry,
house for just a moment where the madam was disappointed in you after you'd put 2 bullets in that gunslinger's head.
He deserved it, madame. Oh hell no. What do you mean?
And you're back in the room. Just for a second. Everything feels awful familiar. A bit deja vu.
It's obviously because I shot that guy in the head and now I'm shooting this guy in the head. Happens all the time. No, nothing to worry about. Using horses as cover, she's gonna be like, that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing.
Anything else on your turn?
I mean, she doesn't want to risk her losing her horses as cover, but this might be this may not be a good situation to be in right now. I mean, I do get an extra attack if that accounts. Can I attack again?
I thought those were the 2 shots.
I got a Kimbo, so I actually get 2 shots in one. So I can literally
cool.
I can go 2 more times if I wanted to.
I can do it.
Okay, so
Do it
I
then,
mean,
yeah.
Heck.
I'm just really don't want this guy to live because he's not doing so great for me right now, obviously. Please tell me that's a fucking 19. That's a 19. Take that, and your
That is a
That's-
critical hit, and a 15 does also hit.
Oh hell yeah, that's good shit. Okay,
That's not a lot of AC.
I don't.
Boom boom.
2 more shots, right in the chest.
And she's gonna say, she'll be like, people should stay dead. If you are who I think you are,
Now,
stay dead.
Ro, what is your passive perception -5?
Not very good, obviously, because -5.
Is it more than 10?
No.
Is it more than 5?
Passes, I have a 4 naturally. -5, I'm 0. I'm -1.
Your
So
passive.
that's 14 and then 9, the passive. Because
So I have 4.
plus 4 perception and it's
Ah,
10
yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah. So, okay. So, with your passive perception, you will notice this person is wearing all white.
So he's dead. What does that mean?
The funny
He's
thing about
clean.
white is
They
that
don't get
blood
dirty?
shows up real easy on it.
That's true. He ain't bleeding? Oh hell, we need to be leaving. We need to be leaving. He ain't bleeding. He ain't... We need to be leaving.
Which doctor? Sorry, is that anything else?
I mean... Shit, we need to go. I mean, I can do a move action, but if I move, I'm gonna be leaving this horse by itself. And I don't know if I can outrun its Thunderbolt, so... I'm pretty much gonna hold my turn for right now. I don't even I don't think they do move actions and standard actions for 5e, so this is it.
So, in that case, which doctor?
Man, all of my spells were itemized against actual physical attackers. This No, alright, so what I'm gonna do is my eye's gonna flash again, and I'm going to cast the Hex Duplicity. I create a duplicate self composed of shadow stuff. And when a creature attacks me, it can roll a die, and on an odd, it misses me. So, a second witch doctor pops up like out of the shadows on the ground, and they're kind of like facing each other. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use my Mark of Shadow to use Hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
And that used even if I have no cover or if I'm under observation.
Fantastic. So
Nice.
And I have advantage on Dex stealth
Come here.
checks from the drink.
you do.
Come
So
here.
he's just gonna peace out, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah. Which doctor? Gone.
And as he's like slowly disappearing, he's gonna look at the guy and say,
Is your soul for sale?
Yes.
Come here.
And that's my turn. Well, he's also gonna move, like, 30 feet away in a different direction because he doesn't want to be grouped with everybody right now. Scrat, you muted.
Thank you. So it comes back round to this figure. This figure, hands fly to his hips, pushing back his coat, which flies into the air behind him as if fluttering on static. Draws 2 revolvers with a flourish, which fills the guns with electricity. You see it crackle around them.
Oh, fuck.
He begins to fire.
Some bitch.
The first shot goes towards Arthur. Does a 16 hit you, Arthur?
Yes.
Please take 8 piercing damage and 13 lightning damage.
Well.
Ro, does a 14 hit you?
I don't think so. Hold on. No.
Then please take 12 lightning damage.
Here we go.
As even on a miss, this damage does half.
Jesus.
Uh,
Jesus.
Arthur
And
again.
we don't have a fucking race cart anymore. Our
Does a
race
17 hit you? Since the 16 hit you, I guess that's a yes, right? Arthur?
What?
David?
Arthur.
Oh, me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Another 7 piercing damage. And 11 lightning damage. How you doing?
I'm down.
Damn it.
Arthur gets struck again and is down. Ro, one more for you. Does an 18 hit you? Please
Well,
take...
how much cover do you have from the horse?
Oh, good
Yeah.
point.
I've been trying to hide behind this horse.
Oh, okay,
Is it
yeah.
half cover, 3/4?
Yeah, I think so. Do you know what? I think that shot's gonna hit the horse,
Oh no, horse. Well,
and the horse,
horse.
the horse goes down. Jin, the last shot comes towards you. Ooh. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
And as the bullet whizzes by you, you see the lightning arrow damage stick to your antenna sticking out of your gun. You take no lightning damage.
Jin just very quietly under her breath. You should have given me more instructions.
Jin, it's your turn.
I know. I don't know what this means.
You best be doing something.
Okay, quick question: is the lightning just absorbed, or does it like actually affect what the antenna's doing?
You see it crackle around the antenna for a second and then dissipate.
Oh my god. I'm gonna try moving the car.
Car's
Does it do
destroyed.
anything, or is it destroyed? All right. I didn't know. I'm gonna try taking a shot, or doing a shot from my gun.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. Okay. I took that cantrip and I'm never gonna get to use it. 15?
A 15 hits.
I'm using my reroll. Fuck that, I'm using my reroll.
Rerolling the damage, fine.
Yes! There we go. I rolled a 2 and a 1. I'm not taking that.
You do
That's fair. That's fair.
11 piercing damage. but it doesn't seem to hurt him at all.
Oh God.
Like at least when Ro's shots hit him, he like staggered a little bit as though getting hit. When your shot hits him,
Nothing. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm gonna try and back the fuck out.
Right. I don't think there's any way we're gonna get the hell out of here.
I would like to stay within 120 feet for reasons, but actually no. Wait, no. Jin would not. Scratching that. Jin would not. Jin would not back out. Jin probably gets off her horse and you start using it as a meat shield. To be honest.
It's a terrible thing to say, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
so
Jin just kind of ducks behind the horse and looks at the gun and goes, "What the fuck?"
after Jin, it's Arthur's turn. Arthur, could you please give us a death saving throw?
Well,
Did you have any vials on you that contained healing potions?
Yes.
Roll me one of
But,
those.
Oh,
Because you fell down and it crashed, right?
Yep, it crashed all over you. One-shot
Never
mechanics.
Yep. You've never felt so.
I'm gonna reveal something here, chat. I didn't reveal this because spoilers, but I'm commissioning new emotes. One of them is a rulebook burning.
Yeah.
You suddenly are restored 6 health points. But you may remain on the ground if you wish.
instead of the vial breaking, the vial was actually in the syringe, and when he fell, it just got him and. So, that's a hit.
He's raising the undead now.
Gonna get up. Gonna throw another bomb. Really?
Not so good.
Yeah, 10 to hit.
A 10 will unfortunately not hit.
Dang it.
We need you to hit those bombs here.
Yeah. Just gonna try and take cover somewhere.
Wait. If the bomb doesn't hit him, does it fall short or does it fall forward?
Scrat?
It will land somewhere harmlessly.
Yes! Does it hit the ground? That means it hits in the desert. Do we get some just sand kick up in the air a little bit from the bomb?
Sure. Some sand kicks up. You have light cover.
Yes! Run like hell!
Different type of bomb. Anyway. Alright. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Thank you. Next is Ro's turn.
With that half cover, we're gonna pray to God that I can put this. Does he look phased at all? Like actually damaged at all from when I've hit him the first couple times?
No.
No, so he doesn't look like taking damage at all. So it's
I mean, there's
time-
holes in his clothes, and his mask looks broken where you hit it.
Only one who's probably gonna do this hoodoo voodoo is gonna be this witch doctor. I'm gonna look back. Is he still okay?
I'm invisible.
That's great. So he's invisible. So Ray can't even see him. He dipped. This coward. Freaking coward. Okay, so it's time to do like everyone should know when to run like a little bitch, and that's when we gotta run. Right now, when there's cover. So
Your horse is dead.
I said run. And obviously the witch doctor doesn't have a. He already ran, and there ain't no horse. His horse is still here, right? I'm gonna steal his fucking horse.
I mean, I guess is that correct, Witch Doctor? Like,
I mean, unless it got disintegrated by that lightning bolt that hit me.
Yeah! Let's steal his horse and get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of Dodge.
actually, to be fair, that damage on a horse would kill a horse. Yeah.
Because it hits everything in that
Yeah.
line, right?
So that's.
Is there any
that's not
horses in my area? Is there any horses that are alive?
Jin's hunkering down behind her horse. Did you stand up or anything, Arthur?
I did.
Yeah, you threw a bomb. So you can see Arthur's alive. Arthur's horse and Jin's horse are there.
Well,
Okay, so
I was riding when I got hit, so
Oh, you definitely would have fallen from your horse, Western style. Come on.
when I
Yeah.
was riding the horse.
there's a horse still alive because he got hit. The horse
Oh,
he got hit while he was riding his horse. So is his horse dead too?
No, his horse is still
Those-
alive. He got shot rather than
Yeah.
lightning bolted.
Okay, cool. So your horse is still fine. So there's 2 horses still alive. So I'm gonna go with do I know that he can heal at all?
Well, I mean, he just got up from the dead pretty damn quick.
That's true. So we're gonna move over to him a little bit. I'm gonna look at him while I'm hiding behind this horse slightly, and I'm gonna say it's time to get the hell out of Dodge. So does he have any bombs?
Yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna ask for one. Give me one of your bombs.
He'll hand one over.
Sweet. So is a bomb a light weapon?
Finesse, thrown.
Not light, no.
It's not light? Great, because that's all I want. I want one that's going to do enough damage to the ground that's going to give us like a smoke screen concept.
I have an ability called flashbang.
Okay, well, that's not useful to me right now. That's not useful to me right this minute. I need an option for us to get the hell out of Dodge right now. So do you have anything that's going to make it rain in an invisible... Okay, well then we're just gonna have to pray to God that this horse can hold us for another round. Here we go. I'm gonna need you. I look at you with a serious look. I'm gonna need you to take care of this horse and ourselves. Okay. I respect your abilities, but
The distinction there between lightning bolt and lightning arrow is that I used lightning arrow but called it lightning bullets. So that's the reason your horse is still up, David, because you got shot with a lightning bullet rather than being lightning bolted.
Like me.
Like
I have lightning arrow as a spell as well.
and I'm gonna shout to Jen. I'm gonna need you to get your shit together too, because I ain't about to fucking die here, because the witch doctor decided to be a yellow belly wussy. So I'm yelling loud.
Look at Jin closely. She isn't listening to anyone. She's like mouthing words but not making sound. Like she's talking to someone who isn't there.
That makes it even better. Get your shit together, Jen. Get your
Jen does
shit
not hear you.
together.
Witch Doctor, I believe it'll be your turn then.
So, as I fade back into existence, I'm going to use my bonus action to cackle and keep duplicity going. I'm going to say,
Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere.
and then I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the creature. So if there's any active spell effects on him, or like anything that he's wearing, if it's 3rd level or lower, it automatically dispels. If it's higher than that, I have to roll a spell check.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
you'll immediately notice that his guns, the lightning drops. And his armor immediately begins to look a little less tatty. He begins to grey. But can you please make me the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of... Hang on. You automatically... or higher on top, make an ability check using spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus a spell's level. So can I please have then a an ability check of DC 16?
Damn it.
Unfortunately, you just see the guns
No.
drop the lightning.
Wait,
and
wait.
his armor grey a little.
I was debating using the crit, but
Damn it. Can I use that now? No?
You had to call it before.
yeah, I'd have to have said it
Damn.
beforehand.
Call it before you roll it. Anything else on your turn? You use your bonus action to keep duplicity up, right? Is there anything else you can do?
No, that was my bonus action and my action.
Any movement?
Yeah, can I try and move back behind my disintegrated horse and duck behind it to cover?
Indeed you can.
Is that?
Hope
I
I
was-
did something.
I was
Mm.
kind of...
Hit the deck.
So, this guy just throws the two guns aside.
I mean, at least he's not going to attack us 5 times in a row.
This is true. You're right. You're not wrong. You did a great job.
Throws the two guns aside. And casts
Any-
Chromatic Orb at Ro.
Shit.
Does a
Oh,
16 hit you?
shit! I don't even know what that does, but it sounds terrible. It doesn't sound friendly at all. What do I do to get the hell out of this?
It's an attack, so does that hit you?
Meets it.
Meat beats. Always makes things easier.
Meat
Uh,
beats.
So please take 20 points of lightning damage.
Oh god, that puts me down!
Wait, reaction. I raise my gun up with the 10 attached.
Oh,
As
shit.
you do so, Ro takes no damage as the orbs are absorbed into the gun.
You want to play? Let's play.
What the fuck?
And he turns to face you, whipping his cloak back again, and you see 2 fresh guns at his hips. He hasn't
Oh
got any
my
actions
God.
left to draw, but he's
Do
standing
them-
in the quick draw pose.
Do they look like they also have electricity?
No,
No, okay.
not yet.
Fuck, not yet. I appreciate that. I appreciate that knowledge right there.
Well, Jin, it's your turn. You've got his attention.
Whether you like it or
I
not.
didn't plan this far.
Ha! You're not gonna kill anybody! Oh shit.
Joke's on you! Oh, no.
Is there lightning bolts currently going around in the storm?
There's lightning going around, yeah.
So right now I could use a little of that gift. I'm gonna put my gun up and try and catch as much lightning as I can as my action.
Oh my god.
Roll me a charisma. Straight.
Check. Straight charisma or saving throw?
Straight charisma.
Yikes.
On a 16, a lightning bolt arcs from the sky, hitting Jin's gun. And you see this figure recoil. Like, as if he's been shot again.
Ain't you fun? Jin just backs the fuck out and just keeps her gun up, but like make sure to just get out of range-ish.
Oh,
But
no,
it's-
he's still looking at you. You can't get out of range. You've got a
Oh,
long
yeah,
way to
never
get out of
mind.
bullet
No,
range.
Never mind, I'm not. Then I'm just like, my horse is still alive. We're gonna keep going with the horse and you.
Oh, I mean,
Actually, no.
it's
no,
kind of
Jin-
fucked up, but
Jin ain't gonna. Jin don't hide.
At the
Right.
end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to take a turn.
oh god. No, you've done. Should have used the horse speed shield.
No, Jin wouldn't.
You're a nice person.
Lightning bolt coming
Wow.
your way, Jin.
Oh god.
Hold up my gun again.
As you pull up the gun, it arcs. The lightning hits the gun, and you suddenly feel a degree of control over this creature.
Oh no.
I want him on his knees.
Whoa.
He falls to his knees.
Oh.
Lightning still arcing between you.
I want to walk up to him, if possible.
You can walk up to him.
Who are you? I'm gonna try and, if I can't, like, physically pull the lightning, like, out?
You remove the lightning,
What's this?
and his body falls to the floor lifeless.
I'm imagining there's just, like, lightning trees just up her arm right now. It's, like, underneath her, like...
For a
it's, like,
second, and then it sort of all goes back into the antenna.
Hmm.
And for a second, Jin hears in her head, "The vessel is full. Don't forget the other half."
Scrat, you were really close to the mic. I understood none of that.
Okay, whispering's hard. I've not figured it out in this mic yet. The vessel is full. That make sense?
Nope. Still have no clue what you're telling me.
The vessel is full. Don't forget the other half.
Ah, okay. It's not my turn yet, though, so there's not much I have to do.
Uh,
right?
Well, you just felled the creature, so we all come out of combat. The storm seems to start moving naturally again. The eye disperses, and the sky carries on dark.
Oh, good.
Ah. Jin kind of just grips her arm a little, and then tries to pick up the broken pieces of the car.
You can gather them.
So you want to talk about what the fuck just happened?
Well... No?
That isn't really what much of the answer that we're looking for right now.
Just help me put this damn car back together.
I don't know if I'm equipped enough for that. Do I have the
Arthur will
intelligence?
try and help.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let my clone drop and just be like, stand up and.
Well, can't say I saw that coming.
Never seen a man who goes through bullets.
I think the bullets went through him.
Is that really a detail that matters?
I don't know. I'm feeling a mite touched in the head from that shock.
Do you need a hanky? She's gonna pull out her handkerchief and give it to you. I don't have it on me, but it looks like it looks pretty bad, and it has a bullet hole through it.
Thanks.
Like, there's not really anything to mop up, and it's slowly becoming drenched in the rain.
There you go. It's gonna get clean for the first time in its life.
I've had worse.
Arthur is gonna go ahead and hit himself with another potion, and go ahead and do that to Witch Doctor.
You just walk up to him and.
Please tell me you do. Please tell me.
Basically, yeah. Well, after he does it to himself.
Oh, that actually feels kind of nice.
Oh. Well, you get 6 back.
Well then, how's the carriage looking?
It's
So-
still broken, I'm assuming.
Oh, it.
Boy.
Yeah,
we're trying to put it back together.
Little toy car.
That's what she's trying to put together. So while she's trying to put together this toy car, because I do not think that I am equipped to put together a toy car, because I am not in that area. But I do want to go check out this body of this creature. Is this?
Sure, the hat's fallen back, revealing locks of hair.
Mm-hmm.
The mask is still on, but it doesn't look like it's welded to his face or anything. You could probably remove it.
So I squish down a little bit, and I put my hand on the helmet, and just remove the mask. What do I see?
Saito, this is the first man you ever shot.
And I put the mask back on. I'm like, yeah, should have kept moving. Put that back on.
With the same bullet holes in his head that you put there.
Yeah, there's a reason why you wore a mask. That's smart. That's smart.
No, can I go over and take the mask?
No, I put my hand on it. No, he needs this mask. What do you need the mask for? Why do you want to take off the mask? What do you need to know?
I think it looks mighty fine. If you don't want, I do.
I mean, it doesn't bother me if you take the mask. I take the mask, I put the hat, replace the mask with the hat. So no one can see his face.
I attach the mask to my belt.
I thought you were gonna put on the mask.
For my show, you see. It
Whatever.
adds a little bit of mystique.
So were we able to try and put the carrots back together,
I
or
haven't really tried yet.
I was trying, sorry.
Yeah, sure. Why don't we get some kind of crafting roll from someone? Can anyone do crafting rolls?
I have proficiency in Tinker's tools. I don't know what role that is, though.
That'll help. Does David, does Arthur have anything relevant?
alchemist supplies and herbalism? Okay.
Alchemist and
But,
poison.
I mean, can
here.
you
Not really.
assist with intelligence?
Maybe, roll sleight of hand with intelligence instead of dexterity.
Okay. Well, it's just intelligence then, so.
What type of roll do I do for Tinker's tools? Is it intelligence or what skill?
Do you have Tinker's tools in your character sheet?
Yeah, but it's a query attribute, so I want to know, is it intelligence, charisma, I mean, dex? What should it be?
What do you use for spellcasting?
Charisma.
Charisma it is.
I am proficient. I don't know why it's giving me a question mark, but whatever. There.
So with a 24, Arthur and the Witch Doctor are not helping.
No, yeah, no.
But you can assess, Jin, as you try and put this thing back together, that it being together isn't really important to it functioning properly.
Can I try and drive the little pieces around?
They sort of drag. It'd be easier to just box them up and carry them.
Jin just kind of scoops them up and just pops in her pocket and goes,
G'day.
Guess we're walking back. We got one.
Two horses.
Two horses. We got
I
two
have
horses.
2 horses. So before we do that, is there anything on this dead corpse that I could ever use or need?
Well, you could search its clothes, take its clothes if you like its clothes.
Okay, so it's obviously people would. If I recognize it, then someone else would recognize it. You would think, right? So I'm gonna put 2 bullets straight in its head just in case. We're talking like adjacent from each other. Pop, pop, pop. So.
Making that face non-intelligible anymore.
Yep, and I'm gonna be like, that's just to protect ourselves. We just don't want people to find out what we've done here. That's all. And then
Well,
rush.
Necromancy is loose in the world. They wouldn't want it coming back.
Yeah, that's the case. Obviously, I know what I'm doing. So,
Make me an investigation check, please, Ro. Or anyone else come to that matter.
oh god.
Ooh.
Investigation Nation. That's pretty good. Obviously, I'm on
Arthur?
edge.
This corpse has been dead a long time. Ro, this corpse has been dead since you shot it all them years ago.
So,
In fact, on a 21, you can even see some grave dirt on it.
son of a beach.
I'm gonna walk up to Jin and be like, so you took all the energy out of the air and out of that man, mayhap since the car was for your job, maybe you can put the energy into it somehow.
Into its body? Ain't no reason to be
Into the carriage.
casting. Okay.
No, into the carriage.
Okay. I thought you were trying to raise the fucking dead.
Hell no.
Alright. Alright, with some sort of
Jin,
alchemy,
you're muted, by the way.
Yep,
And-
that would do it.
can Arthur basically set the body on fire?
Yeah! Yeah, sure you can. I'm sure Ro's fairly happy with that. Ro, you did ask about searching the body for things before it was mentioned about setting it on fire. Do you want to have checked its pockets?
Yes. Of course. Anything I have checked. Checked in fear.
Yep, in its pocket was only one ticket for the old bordello you used to work at, a ticket to hire you.
Yep. Rip that. And then, without anyone noticing, I'm just gonna take it or crumble it up.
Now, I would like, and I don't normally request players make actions, but I would like Jin to maybe do an insight check on this, despite her normal distractions, and perhaps for Ro to have a deception, just to see if maybe we notice something about each other here.
we can go.
Roll deception first, so I need
Son of a bitch, Tin!
It's fine, I'm stupid!
Yes!
If anyone else would like to do an insight, you can.
Yes!
Since
Oh,
Arthur's
I'm
right
definitely-
there. Oh wow!
So everyone else see. What you're gonna see is.
Insight.
Just fucking dumb.
So I'm gonna crumble it up and I rip it up. I obviously
And then-
have something that I don't
Arthur
want.
would say, "What was that you found?"
And I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna blow it right into the fire that you made, so it looks like little fires.
Well, what was it?
Well, it was just a letter.
Why'd you tear it up? Might give a clue.
I think
Because
on the nat 20, the witch doctor knows you knew this man.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, he knows.
You don't say nothing.
And it was a letter to whoever he was dealing with. It's better that people don't know. And that letter doesn't get out. We don't want people to, of course, come find us.
Well, are you going to share it with Jen? Because she might need to know. She
You're
was-
right. So the letter said, attack the closest town, stop. Watch out for car, stop.
Lie.
No wonder he was, no
Lie.
wonder they were chasing the car.
Yeah. She said, you know, like a liar.
You know. I didn't say she was good at lying.
Jin is none the wiser.
No. Jin does not make good character decisions.
So she says, so that's what it said, so that's what he did. We just don't want people to realize what he was up to. And
I suggest maybe we all get out of this ring and start heading back.
that I can agree to. And she's gonna rush to one of the horses, get on it first, like dibsies.
I'll ride with Ro.
That's absolutely fine because she feels a little bit worried. Does she know that the witch doctor knows?
The witch doctor gave you a very knowing look, I think, if that's okay, witch doctor.
So she's
Yeah.
yeah, that she absolutely is like, absolutely, witch doctor. Get up here. she don't want him going anywhere else. Right now.
I'll ride with Arthur.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long ass ride, witch doctor. I'd keep your goddamn trap shut. Do you want to ride front or do you want to ride bitch seat?
So, yeah,
Whichever you
Hi.
prefer.
out of
How much-
curiosity, does like I have a potion of growth? Does that actually make me move faster if I'm taller, bigger, like a large creature?
I don't think so.
Can we say it does for the fun of it?
My god.
Yeah, sure, give it to the horse. What your potion is it illegal to mention cocaine in its original usage? It wasn't
Well, no,
illegal
I-
at the time, but TOS does make cocaine illegal. So let's say it's not cocaine, but let's say it has a similar effect.
Yeah.
It grows the
It's
creature
like enlarge.
like the enlarged spell.
Oh, Growcane, got it.
Okay. Okay, here we go. This is the life right here.
Okay, so
This hat gives I want to stay there.
it gives the horse an injection. The horse gets one category,
Oh boy!
and we take off.
What did you do?
That's a horse.
And
On the ride back, I just want to be like to Rose.
I ain't gonna intrude on your past, but I know he might have been important to you in some way. Was it
He ain't important to me at all. No, you're talking about. He was merely cannon fodder.
you know, like a liar.
Liar.
You know. Why do you ask? If you ain't trying to intrude, why do you bring it up?
well, say I'm the curious type, and well, I just want to make sure there ain't nothing that's gonna come back and bite us in the ass.
Let me tell you, witch doctor. There are many things that will come and bite you in the ass. You work in the darkness. You know for a fact. So I don't know why you asking.
Just for safety's sake, that's all.
Well, let's just say he's been sent to death row twice.
I can appreciate that. You're all right, Ro.
You ain't too bad yourself. When we get back, I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Of course you are.
Let's just say we keep this between us.
My pleasure.
You don't want to know what happens to those I can't trust.
I get the feeling you don't trust much at all.
Probably the safest feeling you've had in years.
Now that ain't no lie.
You're riding off.
Let's fast forward back to town and sort of do a wrap up for this week. What do the witch doctor and Arthur do when they get back to town? Why are they not part of the narrative next week?
Well, Witch Doctor does his requested performance, sort of like a mixture of a little magic act using his illusory magic with the the last, the big hurrah. He uses major image with his last remaining third spell slot, and makes an illusion of a dragon appear and blow illusory fire at the entire crowd, which then bursts into butterflies and birds that fly out the windows. And but then after the night, he gets back on that stagecoach to the next big town.
Arthur has to talk with the appropriate people and gets set up as basically making healing potions for people who need it. And eventually it's gonna brought out to treating diseases and such, and just particularly for animals, because his grow cane seems to be very popular for some reason.
Ro puts her hands out. She wants at least take 2. She wants.
Well, you will say they only last for a day. Like, they're only good for a day, then they fade. But they'll hand you 2.
Yeah. 2 grow canes.
Oh, no.
Add that to
Oh no.
And I think we'll pick up with Ro and Jin next week as we come to the end of our time slot. Everyone, wonderful episode. Thank you so much. We'll go round. We'll talk about who we are, where we can find each other, what our favorite part was, and all the other wonderful things that we do. This time we'll start with Milady Saito.
Hello, my name is Milady Saito. I play, of course, Ro. You can catch me on Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You can add me on all. I'm always free to talk. I'm a chattery type person. I haven't been Snap or Twitter or whatever lately because I've been distracted. But I'm a talkative person. Come on, drop by and talk to me. I'm always here on Thursdays playing Ro, and I loved the whole thing. I always do. I wish it could last longer. I wish this whole thing could last longer. I would have to say one of my favorite things, though, out of all of them, is when I turned around and I saw the witch doctor was gone. Fucking witch doctor was disappeared. Gone forever. I was like, what a little jerk. Done. But I did enjoy. Pass that on. Pata!
Fantastic. And the baton passes around to J. Lawrence Kenny. Oh, hi, John.
Oh, hi there. Witch Doctor. Using that fun witch class from Middle Finger of Vecna. You can find me on pretty much all the social medias at J. Lawrence Kenny. All one word, no underscores or anything. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. I do lots of music-y stuff and apparently voice acting stuff if you want any more in your inbox.
So good.
Did you just tell everyone that they could message you if they want to get you voice recording things in their inbox? Is that what just happened?
I'm an actor, okay? I'll
Hell
do
yeah.
anything.
Woo. Me or did it just get warm in here? Next round we have David, a Master 101.
Hi, I'm David. I'm on Twitter as amaster101, smart amaster on Twitch, and I'm occasionally on here. I wouldn't mind being on here more. And that's about it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, David. And thank you for coming along today. Really great playing with both of you. Last but most... Oh, go on.
Favorite part has got to be Grow King. Yeah.
Can I jump in with mine real quick before?
Yeah.
I absolutely loved the whole witch warlock discussion we had with. Yeah, I'm sorry, I stole yours. I stole yours, Jen. I'm sure, but just I love talking about deals and debts coming due.
Oh, that's so good. You may or may not have not altered Jin's perspective. given a, hey, you might have done a really bad thing, which he
Might
hasn't
have
thought
done
about yet. So that
No.
was really cool of you.
Well, that does bring us to Jin or Mackenzie.
Hi. All right. We'll do favorite part. I really liked playing off of the Witch Doctor in terms of like the pact and learning like making deals, and I think that was super cool. But I also really liked the Cup of Cthulhu chaos. That was super fun, especially because of the whole telepathy thing. Because I knew it was coming, but Jin did not, and I was like, oh no, everyone's gonna know what she's thinking, and that was super fun, and I love the repercussions that had. But you can find me on Twitter at Mackenzie Lane DA. I also have a podcast, One-on-One, a D&D Duet campaign, which features a Caribbean-inspired world that I play in with my boyfriend. It's currently on hiatus, but you can check the backlog at oneononednd.com. In terms of streaming, I am here every Thursday for Riders on the Storm, and I'm also over on the Greyhawk channel every Friday for The Old Faith. And this Tuesday is the premiere on Encounter Roleplay of Keepers of the Lost, the D&D 5e transdimensional treasure hunting escapade that I DM for. It's gonna be my first time DMing on stream, my first time DMing a long-term campaign, and the second time I've ever DM'd ever, so it's going to be an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it
I'm
so much.
Scared.
What time is
I'm
it?
Terrified. It is 2 p.m. EST. It's the Nightborn slot.
Yeah, it's the Nightborn slot, so I won't be able to watch, but maybe I'll be able to catch up. I'm looking forward to it. I know you're going to be amazing, and also you'll be DMing in June. Yeah, right here on the academy. Good.
I have plans.
Good. I'm glad you have plans because I'm looking very much forward to it. Well, everyone, that's me. My favorite part was bringing out Reaper. I mean, the sombrero wearing outlaw.
I know, how dare you! He's my favorite fucking Overwatch character! How dare you! I thought he was the biggest edgelord ever, and I was like, no, now he's gonna be the love of my life, and he's gonna be a murderer, and I hate him in my storyline. So therefore, all across the board, you're a monster. You're a monster.
Oh, not the Scrat is a monster hashtag again. Please take a moment to check out all the links which are currently being spammed in chat. All of our social links, places you can find us, sponsors. Big thank you to Burdenstorm Publishing and Mage Hand Press, who not only sponsor us but also created this module that we are writing today. We'll be back in half an hour with Fading Footsteps, another viewer game ran by Sage Ophelia. And I think Kent is in chat. Kent's going to be there. Abigail's going to be there as per normal.
And the Kent who doesn't stream?
The Kent who doesn't stream, yes. And also Selkie Draws from Nerd Immersion. So that's going to be a ton of fun. We'll see you in half an hour, folks. Until then, keep on evoking emotions. And we'll see you right here next week for more Riders on the Storm. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.